So my spirit guides and angels were bringing forward the 10 of Michael for today's collective guidance, okay? And with the 10 of Michael, they was making me aware that it's finally over, that a situation has ended and that you are finally free, okay? That this is now your time to bow out of this situation and to open yourself into receiving a new opportunity for happiness, okay? Because this is now your time to know that you have broken this cycle. So this may well be in a love relationship. This may well be in a situation with regards to work, something to do with the family. However this situation resonates to you, this has ended or this is about to end, okay? And that you are finally free, and that by this now moving away from you, falling away from you, ending this karmic cycle, you are now open to new opportunities for happiness. And at the same time, as you bow out of this situation, as this situation is finally ended and you are free to allow yourself to be open to the new opportunities that will follow through in order to give you that happiness, that joy, that fulfillment, okay? Even though you are open to receiving these possibilities, new opportunities with happiness, with love, with joy, there's also a sense of sadness around you, okay? There's a sense of sadness for what it was, for what it had been, for the memories that are linked to this situation, quite possibly this person, okay? So there is a sense of sadness. For some of you, it could be a sense of grief. You could be grieving this situation has ended because it may well be something that you didn't foresee happening and you may have been blindsided. But if something is now falling from you, if something is now ending within your life, then this is a sign that this was never for your highest good. Spirit and my angel guides are making me aware of, okay? That this wasn't for you, and this wasn't meant to be how you move forward with your life, okay? That there's bigger and greater things out there with career, with love, with positive situations within your life, okay? So just go through the emotions of how you feel. But I do feel that a lot of you, even though you will be feeling a sense of sadness, you will also be feeling a sense of relief as well. A relief that this situation is no longer a part of your alignment, no part of how it was making you feel as a person inside and out, okay? That even though we've got the swans here, which represents that beauty, okay? And it all reminds me of like the ugly duckling story. I feel like this situation that has ended brought out the worst in you, brought out the ugliness in you, okay? So now you are stepping out of this situation that has ended in order to bring in back that beauty, in order to bring back all that beauty that you possessed in you with your personality, okay? Because I feel like what you went through brought out the ugly side of you, and it was the ugly side of you that you didn't like, okay? Free on the clock. So just know that you are moving forward into an alignment that is going to bring in new opportunities for happiness, and things will follow, okay? But at the same time, this is now you putting that past behind you in order to forge forward, to focus on the future, to focus on the new possibilities, the new opportunities that are going to come in, okay? Because we also have the Queen of Ariel stepping forward as well, okay? So whilst you are going through this process of leaving a situation behind and moving forward, they are still asking you that you still take the necessary care to nurture yourself and to those you love, okay? It may mean that in this moment there is something where you have to reconnect or build some bonds up with people that you may have lost throughout this situation, okay? Depending on this situation, it may well have that during this situation, this chapter of your life, there were many people that may have turned their backs on you because they didn't like, you know, that ugly side of you, who you was becoming as a person, or this situation that was attached to you, what you are doing, okay? So this is about the ability to make everything more beautiful, okay? This is about, you know, building on those connections where people may have turned your back because they didn't like what you was currently in or doing with your life, okay? To build back up on those beautiful connections that you once had with those people, okay? And listen out to the practical and wise advice that they do want to give to you, okay? That they tried to give to you during that time you was going through this situation, okay? But you was in your head and you didn't want to hear it, that you do it your way, it's my way, okay? Not your way or your way, okay? So there's a lot of rebuilding here, okay? But Spirit and my angels are making me aware of that you are mature enough to accept responsibility, to accept accountability for this situation, okay? Because what they're making me aware of is that this situation has ended, but it takes two people to cause what has ended within your life, okay? So this is about you taking accountability and not putting all the blame onto the other person or people involved. Because even though that you may be feeling a little bit apprehensive, a little bit daunted about you moving forward to this new chapter of your life, to this new opportunity, there may well be resources in around you where you do feel like, you know, things are not in your favor, or you're having to rebuild stuff, especially when it comes to maybe money, careers, okay? So we do have the Ace of Ariel coming in as well, okay? And this is saying that, you know, luck is in your favor to receive, to go after what it is that you want with that change, with that new opportunity within your life. So if there's a chance for a change in job or promotion, then they're very much saying this is your time to put yourself forward for something like that, to give you something to focus on, to give you that drive, to give you that motivation, okay? Because we also have like the new resources of money coming in as well. So money could be changing, or there could be a significant change with money, but that is also going into your favor, okay? Because we have the King of Michael coming in as well, okay? So this is about, you do have that wisdom within you to move forward, okay? To make wise decisions when moving forward, okay? But it's also about you being able to stay in your integrity, to stay in your lane as well and keep moving forward. Because of what may have been about with this situation, okay? The things that have happened with this situation, how this has left people feeling, okay? I do feel like there is a need to rebuild certain connections where, like I said, where people may have turned you back. So you may find that during this period, from leaving this situation behind, and in order to move forward, there's other situation that does cause for some honesty and some open communication, okay? Now, even though this situation has ended, and it may well be that you do not want to have that communication, okay? Spirit and my guides are making me aware of that. Even though this situation has ended, there is still a need for a little bit of honesty and open communication with this situation, okay? It may well be that this is to do with married couples, divorced couples, and obviously whenever there's a divorce and things like that, these attachments to houses, cars, children. So it may well be that even though this situation has ended, there's still going to be that line of communication being open, because there needs to still have that line of communication being open, okay? But this is about you, you know, being honest, remaining open to communication, and showing that respect that you have about yourself when dealing with things that you need to deal with, okay? Because King of Michael is all about being rational as well, okay? So maybe there's still, you know, a sense of having to be rational with certain people, certain situations, okay? And how you are progressing, how you are moving forward, okay? So is there anything else that you want to bring forward, please? Let's just get an angel number actually for this to finish it off. So we've got 222 coming forward for the angel number, okay, which I said you was moving into that alignment for yourself, what was going to be for you, okay, for your highest good. So I do feel like you are now moving into this alignment where you're going to be aligned with the connections, with the friendships, with the romantic relationships, with the family ties, that there's going to be balance, okay? That you are going to have some life choices that are going to give you these new opportunities to bring in that happiness, that joy, that success, okay? And that you may feel a nudges and pulls to go forward to your life's true calling, okay? So this is a time of that alignment, that forward movement, and cutting ties from situations that are no longer serving a purpose anymore.